In South Indian cuisine, one dish that reflects the connection between food and tradition is payasam. Payasam is a traditional sweet pudding commonly prepared in South India. In this documentary, I'll be focusing on Samya Payasam. Payasam has a long history in Indian culinary tradition, with origins tracing back more than 2,000 years to ancient South Indian Sanskrit food practices. Early Indian literature, including Sangam texts and later Sanskrit writings, contains references to sweetened condensed milk and rice dishes used in domestic and ceremonial settings. These early preparations are widely considered the predecessors of modern payasam. As cattle rearing and rice cultivation became central to South Indian societies, ingredients such as milk, rice, and jaggery became readily available. Their accessibility allowed simple milk and grain sweets to become an important part of both everyday cooking and ritual traditions. As South India developed through different dynasties and trade networks, payasam evolved in ingredients and preparation methods. During the Vijayanagara Empire, temple cuisine became more organized, and sweets like payasam became standardized offering. Regional agriculture then shaped local variations. Kerala developed coconut milk-based versions because of its abundance of coconuts. Tamil Nadu became known for rice and jaggery preparations. Karnataka incorporated lentils and generous amounts of ghee, and Andhra Pradesh and Telangana introduced versions using vermicelli or wheat. One of payasam's most significant historical roles comes from its connection to Hindu temple traditions. During the Chola, Pandya, and later Vijayanagara periods, food offerings known as Naivedyam were an essential part of temple worship. These offerings frequently included rice dishes and sweet milk preparations similar to payasam. Temple inscriptions from medieval South India show that milk, rice, and jaggery were regularly donated for ritual cooking. These dishes were prepared in temple kitchens and distributed to devotees as prasadam. Payasam became deeply integrated into South Indian celebrations and religious events. It remains a central dish during festivals such as Onam in Kerala, where multiple varieties are served in the traditional Sadhya feast. Pongal in Tamil Nadu, where boiling milk symbolizes prosperity, Vishu in Kerala, and Diwali celebrations across South India. Beyond festivals, payasam is also commonly prepared for weddings, housewarming ceremonies, and naming ceremonies, reflecting its long-standing role in communal and ceremonial life. I will now be teaching you guys how to make payasam. First, get a pot and heat it up to medium heat. Once the pot has warmed up, add about 1 tablespoon of ghee to the pot and let it melt. Now add some dried raisins and crushed up cashews to the pot and let it roast in the ghee. Once the raisins and the cashews have become a bit roasted, add the vermicelli noodles to the pot and let that roast as well. Once the vermicelli has become brown, add some water to the pot. Once the water starts to simmer, add about a spoon of cardamom powder. When it starts to boil, add about 4 tablespoons of brown sugar or jaggery. After a few minutes of it boiling, add some milk to it and continue to stir. Now put your payasam in a bowl and it's ready to serve.
What is your name?
Sahasha.
And do you like payasam?
Yes.
When does your family usually make payasam?
During religious festivals like Diwali and Pongal and other family celebrations.
Why is payasam important to your family?
It brings us unity and it's traditions passed down from generations to generations.
What memories do you associate with it?
Cooking with my mom and tasting them every single time she's done.
Growing up, payasam was one of those dishes that always seemed to appear during special occasions. Whether it was at a festival, a birthday, or relatives visiting your house, there was a good chance that a bowl of semia payasam would end up on the table. Some of my favorite memories are from family gatherings when everyone would be sitting together after eating and payasam would be served at the end of the meal. By that point, people were usually talking, laughing, and catching up, and the payasam was just a part of that experience. Working on this documentary also gave me the chance to talk with my sister about our family's traditions. Even though we both eaten payasam countless times, we remember different things about it and different occasions when it was made. It made me think about how the same dish can become part of so many family memories over the year. Making the payasam for this project also felt different because I paid more attention to each step. Instead of just seeing the finished dish, I watched how all the ingredients came together and how much time goes into making something that usually disappears within minutes of being served. Looking back, I realized that some of my memories of festivals and family gatherings are connected to foods like payasam because they were always there during those moments. Whenever I see a bowl of semia payasam now, I immediately think back to the celebrations, family dinners, and spending time with relatives. Thank you so much for watching my documentary.